Out of the box, TVs don't always look the best, so they try to bundle in some sort of preset to do automated work for you. IMAX Enhanced this year on the TCL QM8 is one of those modes. And as you can clearly see, it gives you more of a flat profile to kind of give you more dynamic range and things like the clothing and anywhere where there would be a dark shadow. They try to lift it a bit. Now this has a couple of cons. The first obviously is that the colors look a bit more washed out and it doesn't really provide the real world aesthetic. Now you can use native or rather normal vivid modes that you have in the TV, but that doesn't always do you justice. As you can clearly see now, the image is overly bright and the colors are way too juiced up. It's just not looking normal. So then you go to low power. Low power tries to reduce this a little bit, but again, it still does get way too contrasty and it doesn't look very good. Now, comparatively to normal, or rather the vivid mode, this basically looks better, but again, not great. Then you go to sports mode and it's kind of more of the same dark, contrasty image. Now, there's no secret here that televisions need to be optimized, and for $5, I can take your TV from this to this, giving you all of the colors, all the expression back, all of the highlight detail and placement, versus even something that you get with the IMAX Enhanced, which looks like that. Notice how everything got flat. The hair got flat, all of this got flat. You lose a lot of detail when you're using baked-in presets, so you have to get the settings just right. And as you can clearly see, the depth comes right back into the image, giving you more out of your product that you paid for. I want to show you guys this image here so you can get a full idea as to what I'm talking about in terms of how much you truly are losing with the baked-in presets. So here we have IMAX Enhanced, rocking the day one presets. As you can clearly see, you have basically no detail where you need to here or there, and overall the general image is pretty flat. If we go to Vivid, Vivid is really overjuiced. We notice a massive kick in the color here, all around here. It's vibrant, great, that's what Vivid does, but it blows out the color. There's a lot of color bleeding in. If you're new and not really familiar with all the jargon, colors are just mixing together in a way that's unnatural, giving you basically solid colors instead of properly divided, isolated colors to let you see the contrast in between things. It just means it's broken, right? And the same thing can be said for low power, more or less. Now, low power, again, coming from Vivid, does look better, but not by a whole lot, right? There's still an oversaturation to it to a degree. It's still kind of muddy, not looking the best. There's work to be done here. You can go to sports mode, and again, it's like a more vibrant kicking version. It's like a cross between these two, honestly. Like if you were to combine Vivid and low power, you'd have the sports mode. So it's not really great. Now, the settings that I've created end up restoring all of that depth, and you see just how much comes back into the image now. You can make out the groceries, you can make out every little detail, things like that. And again, if we compare that to IMAX Enhanced, where everything just kind of gets flattened out and just gives you the most dynamic range so you can see shadow detail and things like that at the expense of realism, that's where you kind of have the televisions right now. And by showing you this, I'm showing you exactly what you get when you join my membership here. Again, it's $4.99, $5, bro. You get taken care of. A lot of calibrators charge $500 so that you can get an image that restores that picture for you. And I want to put this service out there for you guys so you know, like, when you buy the TCL QM8, you will have settings that will be optimized for you. If you join, you'll be taken care of. If not, my recommendation for you is to maybe start off with low power, because it's, while not the best, it's one of the more balanced options that you do have, but again, not totally ideal. IMAX Enhanced is just way too flat as far as a profile. Movie mode is okay by itself in default, but it does need work, which is why low power will probably satisfy more people. But I'm telling you, for $4.99, you're good to go with these settings right here, and as you can clearly see, it just gives you a ton of detail back. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching the #1 brand in honesty. If you have questions about the membership and how you find settings, ask down below. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.